So, congratulations on the win.
Thank you, sir.
As the decision's being read out, you've had a few close ones over the past. Was there any nerves?
A bit. You know, I felt like maybe people like those big slams he was kind of going off with. So I thought maybe that they would give those so much points. But I just felt like he wasn't controlling them. I'm a very slippy person. I kind of let guys do certain things. I felt he was getting tired from lifting me. And I felt I could push the pace a little bit more in the end on him. And they saw it.
Did you choose to fight southpaw specifically for Clay?
Yes, sir. You picked that up, huh?
Well, Dominic Cruz picked it up and I just copied him. But why exactly did you choose to do that?
I switched a couple times, but I just felt like the southpaw stance was a little bit different. They had planned on me being orthodox, and so I just switched it up on you. Like, nah, just when you thought I was going to fight that way, I'm fighting this way today.
Nice. What's it like to fight someone like Clay Guida? He's a legend of the sport. You know, he's a big name. He's been around forever. What's it like to fight someone like him?
It's a great experience, you know, to fight legends, guys that have been through the test of time, fought in champions. So I get to really test myself. It was a great mind game, and I noticed that like when we're fighting, he would switch and make some adjustments. He knew I was going here, so he made an adjustment. I have to make a new adjustment. Then he adjusted me. I adjusted him. It was a real chess game.
There's a bit of talking back and forth between you during the fight. What exactly were you guys saying?
I always talk shit. I always just talk to my guys, you know, let them know that I'm right there in the fight no matter what. You know, just being aware of everything. Just have a good time, bro. Just have a good time.
Last one from me. James Vick took to Twitter and said, you used to call him out when you were ranked way below him, and he said now he's on a losing streak. He bets you wouldn't dare fight him now.
James Vick said that? You tell him I'm gonna slap him when I see him. Tell him bring it on. Bring it on.
Cool. Congrats.
Bobby, right here to your left. Great performance. Looked like you were doing the robot there for a quick second. The commentators caught that. Was that something you were thinking of?
The robot?
It's kind of that old dance. What was that about? It was early on.
My coaches call it the rooster. It's just something we play around at school, you know. Just a little school game.
I like that. How do you feel at this point in your career? Do you feel that you're about the best you've ever been or at least close to it?
Bro, that was 3 weeks' notice. That was not even close. To be honest, I was actually kind of disappointed in my performance, to be honest. If I'm be honest with you, I'm an honest person. I did not like my performance. I could do a lot better. I was just short notice. I had a lot of injuries coming to this fight, and we pushed through anything, and we made it anyway.
Absolutely. How do the injuries feel at this point? How soon do you think you can go again?
I'd like to go in August, as soon as possible. I'm a Vegas guy. Anything in Vegas, sign me up.
Awesome. Great work.
Can you explain at the weigh-ins yesterday when he tried to reach out his hand, you were like, no, get that away. Was that real? Was that just showman, a little showmanship?
It was real. It was real. Let's be honest with you. Like, see, it's kind of, what was that saying that you say where you hit someone and hide your hands? So my plan was not to come out like that. I was just going to come out and stand off, you know? And he said, I'm glad you made it this time. As if to say that we were supposed to fight each other before. I blew my knee out a week before the fight. I had to get surgery, couldn't walk for so long, and it just hurt my feelings. I'm like, oh, okay, you want to go there? We're getting personal. You don't understand what I've been through just to get here, you know, and at that time what I went through. So once he said that, I was like, okay, you're disrespectful, no more respect.
Because that's kind of what made it a little personal for you in the first place, because it went back to him saying something before.
Yes, exactly. I don't have no problem with anybody. Anybody wants to just have a respectful fight, that's fine. If you want to get disrespectful, we can do that too. It's really up to their energy. Whatever energy they put out, I'll match.
You look real comfortable out there with your strike, and you had your hands really low the whole time. Is that part of just a new
I'm
style?
always like that. I'm always like that, bro. If you watch all my fights, my hands are always down by my waist. I wanted to get the guy to attack more, let him think it's open, so we can have more exchanges.
I know this year's kind of weird with the pandemic and everything, and fight cards kind of being iffy and last minute. How active do you want to be in 2020?
Oh, I want to try to do 2 or 3 fights this year. So maybe something in August and then something later on towards the end of the year.